I'm in Phet, Colorado. I can't tell you how many times I've used this software, this website. It's just so fantastic to be able to like visualize the physics. If, for example, like maybe you're having a cover lesson and the teacher isn't able to get a qualified science teacher to teach a lesson, and you still want to show like how an experiment works, you can use this for the students to use to be able to explain a little bit more about what's going on. Right, so if I just showed you, for example, if we click on the energy skate park and just wait for it to load, and then you click on this here, and then it will load this simulation. Right, let's go into the playground. And can we get the person right here? And let go. Oh, see ya. Right, what you could do is you could say to your students, what would happen if the person was heavier, if they had a greater mass? And then you'd be able to increase that. For example, 70 perhaps. Oh, do you know what? I've lost the person. Where have they gone? Maybe if I click on someone else, they'll turn up. Oh, here you go. Okay. It looked a little slower, didn't it, compared to the last one? Alright, now let's do friction. And you can say to students, like, predict, do you think that the skater is going to go faster? Are they going to go slower if we've increased friction? And then they can, yeah, definitely a lot slower. Right, now gravity. Let's do like the gravity of the moon. Oh, 2 will have to do. Click. Oh yeah, that doesn't look like a lot of fun, does it? So you could actually ask questions. You could produce a worksheet where they would have to like write down their predictions of what would happen and then their actual findings. So let's now come out of here. Now we want to go onto the teaching tab, scroll down to browse activities. You should come up with something that looks like this. So I've clicked on, I've had to scroll down to the ramp, physics, high school, and click browse. On the right hand side, click on energy skate park, activities. I want to look actually for the level that your students are currently studying at. I'm looking for high school really. Let's look at this, the video. Oh, there. This is the sort of thing we want. We want a worksheet. Obviously, always give credit to the person that has created the worksheet. It actually has the images here, and of course, I'm sure that you can adapt this if you wanted to. So that's good, especially if some students need it like more direction than others, perhaps. Right, this is what I'm going to do now because there aren't any answers for this as far as I can tell. I'm going to download it. Right, so I've saved that now. Now I'm on 4.0, which I highly recommend if you're a teacher. It's fantastic. There are so many apps in this. But the thing that I love the most is being able to upload a document and be able to read it even if it's PDF. So I'm going to upload the download. I'm uploading. Right, I've put answers down. It isn't answers, it's just questions, right? And now I'm going to ask ChatGPT, can you provide answers to this worksheet? Level high school. And let's see what it comes up with. Now, of course, you'd have to check because I'm sure that you've had the experience before where ChatGPT does not get everything right, especially when it comes to maths. You can ask it the same question and it'll give you 3 different answers. Like, for example, I'm looking at this here. I can't imagine that the final speed is going to be 10.9 for all of them. Final speed, when there's... Well, that looks a little bit more reasonable. So what I'm saying here is you could actually go through the simulation yourself and see if the answers are like reasonable compared to what your students will actually get. But at least it gives you like a kind of a general idea of what the answers could be. And it will hopefully save you some time as well. So that, yep, you could copy and paste that, put it as a worksheet and give it to them, and the answers you could show them on the board, or you could print out the answers and they can mark their own work. Let's look at the one that Trish Loebline has created. Done 4 like different activities, it would seem. Right. Okay, so this is of course for you rather than for them because it looks a little complicated. Oh right, she's even got answers down. I mean, looks like she did it in 2008. That's a long time ago now. Let's see what else she's created. Waiting for it to open. Like, you could make a whole lesson out of this. Make it an investigation, for example. And then just looking at all the other resources, there's so many here. Which means, of course, that you don't have to go through like all the effort of creating them because somebody's already done that for you. Yeah, so that's just a little bit about the Phet interactive simulations. I'll do another video actually on how we can produce multiple choice questions based on something like this.